There comes a moment in life when you realize this simple truth. Some people only respect you when you stop bending for them. And the day you finally stop lowering yourself is the day you reclaim your power. There's a quiet kind of strength that doesn't look dramatic. It doesn't shout, it doesn't chase, it doesn't beg for a place in anyone's life. It just stands there, steady, calm, unbothered, reflecting a soul that finally learned its worth. And maybe that's why you're here. Because somewhere along your path, you learned the hard way that shrinking yourself never made anyone love you more. It only made you disappear. So today, let's talk about 5 Stoic lessons that help you rise again without losing your heart, your dignity, or your peace. Chapter 1. Lesson 1. Never apologize for having standards. For most of your life, you probably believed that being easygoing would make people stay. That if you lowered your boundaries just a little, if you tolerated just one more thing, if you kept saying it's okay even when it wasn't, you would be loved more. But reality teaches something else. When you lower your standards, people don't appreciate you. They take advantage of you. The Stoics knew this truth deeply. Epictetus once said, "How long will you wait before you demand the best for yourself?" This isn't arrogance. This is self-respect. Your standards are not walls. They are filters. They protect you from the things that look like love, but burn like poison. And the people who get offended when you set boundaries are exactly the people who benefited when you didn't. It's not your job to make everyone comfortable. It's your job to make your soul whole. Chapter 2. Lesson 2. Don't trade your peace for anyone's chaos. There are people who enter your life like storms, dramatic, loud, unstable. They pull you into their damage, their moods, their hunger for attention, and slowly you start thinking their chaos is your responsibility. It is not. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. You're not obligated to absorb someone else's storms. You're not required to explain yourself to people committed to misunderstanding you. You are not meant to carry burdens that were never yours. The older you get, the more you learn to protect your inner stillness. Not with anger, not with conflict, but with distance. Because peace is expensive and chaos is cheap. And some people try to buy your peace with their chaos every single day. Don't let them. Chapter 3. Lesson 3. Stop proving yourself to people who don't care. Some of the deepest exhaustion in life comes from trying to convince the wrong people of your value. Trying to be enough for someone who isn't even paying attention. Trying to show loyalty to someone who doesn't even show basic respect. Trying to explain your heart to someone who isn't listening. But the truth is simple. If someone cannot see your worth, your effort, your loyalty, lowering yourself won't help them see it. It only blinds you to yourself. Seneca said, "If a man knows not to which port he sails, no wind is favorable." When you focus your energy on the wrong audience, you lose your direction, your goals become blurry, your identity becomes fragile, your fire becomes small. Don't waste your life trying to be the hero in someone else's story. Write your own. Live for the people who feel your presence, not the ones who question it. Give your best to the ones who give you peace, not wounds. You're not meant to convince anyone. You're meant to become. Chapter 4. Lesson 4. Walk away with dignity even when it hurts. There are times when the strongest thing you'll ever do is simply walk away. Not with anger, not with revenge, not with bitterness, just silence. Because silence is what you choose when you finally understand that your value does not require permission. The Stoics believed that walking away is not defeat, it is clarity. It is the moment when your heart stops fighting for something your soul has outgrown. It is the moment when you realize suffering is not loyalty and mistreatment is not love. Marcus Aurelius wrote, The best answer to anger is silence. Silence is not weakness, it is wisdom. It is the refusal to drown in battles that are beneath your potential. It is the moment you choose peace over pride, healing over hurt, self-respect over self-sacrifice. And yes, walking away will feel painful, but that pain is not a sign that you lost something important. It's a sign that you're finally making room for something worthy. Chapter 5. Lesson 5. Become someone you're proud of. Life becomes lighter when you stop lowering yourself to match the world and start raising yourself to match your purpose. You begin to speak differently, move differently, think differently. You stop chasing validation. You stop bending your identity to fit in. You stop explaining your worth like it's a negotiation. You simply live with intention. The Stoics believed that the highest form of strength is character, not reputation, not appearance, not status. Character. Epictetus said, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." And maybe that is what you've been missing. A moment to redefine yourself. A moment to let go of the version of you that learned to accept too little. A moment to step into a chapter where you don't fold. You grow. You don't beg. You choose. You don't lower yourself. You rise. And when you rise, you don't rise with noise. You rise with calm, controlled, silent power. The kind of power that can't be taken away, because it wasn't given, it was built. Closing. So let this be a reminder, not just for today, but for every version of you that ever felt invisible, unappreciated, or overlooked. You do not need to become smaller for anyone. You do not need to dim your fire to keep someone else warm. You do not need to earn the right to be treated with dignity. You are allowed to walk away. You are allowed to have standards. You are allowed to protect your peace. You are allowed to choose yourself. And when you do, life begins to treat you the way you treat yourself. If this message spoke to you, if you felt even one line echo inside you, take a moment, breathe deeply, and let it settle. And if you'd like more videos like this, more calm